Julie?
Do we know each other?
No.
Are you psychic?
No.
Then how did you...
Know your name?
My God, you are psychic.
Actually, I read your name tag.
Oh, it's very clever. Nike.
It's Nike.
Nike. Isn't that the name of a...
Shoe company.
Okay, this is eerie.
You'll have to excuse Julie. Her book doesn't have any pictures.
Listen, Julie, would you mind giving this to Sandy? It's hers.
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
344 didn't eat his lunch again, so I put in a call to his dietitian. Oh, good. Dana dropped off my sweater.
Dana, he seems promising.
Not. We broke it off last night.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. You want to talk it out?
No.
Good.
There just wasn't any magic, so we ended it like mature adults.
Then you wouldn't mind if I had dinner with them tonight?
What?
It's Dana calling from a payphone in the lobby.
Julie, you're an adult. You don't need my permission.
I'd love to.
San, are you okay with this?
Why wouldn't I be? It was my idea to break it off with Dana. There was just no romance.
Annie, I'd like you and whoever's free for a briefing in 301 if Sandy's through reliving her latest foray into the land of Mr. Goodbar.
Some people wouldn't know love if it bit them on the butt.
Hey, don't knock it.
This man is a special case. I followed him throughout the course of his illness. He's severely catatonic and has been since 1953. His name is Rudolph Howard, Rudy. He was transferred from his nursing home with a bladder infection complicated by leukopenia due to his medication.
What medication is he on?
Rudy was put on clozapine 2 months ago. It's a new schizophrenia drug that can have excellent results in treating hopeless cases. Rudy has shown no response, though. Even so, I'm not giving up hope. This drug has a gradual effect, so I'm still optimistic it will help Rudy. If there's any change in his condition, I want to be notified immediately. Are there any questions?
Yeah, you guys shut up. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Oh, my God. Rudy.
Here I am. Somebody's waiting, anticipating your tears. Here I am, right or wrong. Where I am, you belong. When you need someone there to be strong. Here I am. When the good times come into town. Here I am. For a hand or just hanging around. Everyone sometimes stumbles and falls. And there's a number you know you can call. Just to hear someone tell you, here I am.
Whoa, this is one hell of a dream.
What are you looking at?
You kissing a patient. Doctor, why were you kissing a patient?
Everybody in the hall.
Yep, you got it.
Annie, stay here with the patient.
What's going on?
Dr. Riskin was kissing a catatonic man and made us leave.
Whoa, hard up.
I don't want this man disturbed.
Like having a stranger smother him with kisses?
Fair enough. I'm not a stranger. Before you went away 38 years ago, Mr. Howard, Rudy and I were going to be married.
Talk about your long engagement. Can you imagine waiting 38 years for a man?
That's ridiculous. I'd go 25, maybe 30 times.
How do you feel?
Fine. A little disoriented.
You know your name?
Of course. I'm Rudy.
Rudy? You know what year this is?
Sure. 1953.
I have just one more question, Rudy, and then I'll let you rest. You know who I am?
Oh, my God. It's you. You're Amanda Riskin's mother.
The man's obviously still delusional. Why don't you give us a moment?
Your mother?
Out, Annie, out.
Mrs. Riskin, why am I in a hospital?
Listen, Rudy, I have something to tell you. Something that may upset you. You've been very sick. Something in your brain took you away for a while. A long while. 38 years. It's not 1953 anymore. It's 1992. And I'm not Amanda Riskin's mother. I'm Amanda Riskin.
Mrs. Riskin, if you don't want me to date your daughter, just say so.
Sandy, did you hang that bag of D5 for Mr. Webster?
Yes.
What's with you this morning?
I'll tell you what's with me this morning. Last night is what's with me this morning. 8 o'clock, I'm at a bar to meet a blind date. 9 o'clock, no date. I sit there drinking coffee till 10. Then I can't sleep. I'm eating frozen Snickers, watching monster truck jumping, and filling out a damn Victoria's Secret catalog. Now, how's that for a life? At this rate, I'll end up a jittery, lonely, diabetic old woman in a red teddy with a mud pit in my backyard.
Dana and I just had the night of our lives.
So, Dana worked out okay for you.
Yes. But then, of course, I don't date much, so maybe I'm just...
A little dazzled by the first guy in a year to take you out for a burger? I understand.
He picked me up in a limo. But then you know what I'm talking about, Sandy. I mean, you went out with him.
4 times. In a Mazda.
Oh, well, he rented a limo because he said it was the only way to go to the opera.
Opera? I thought you had a dinner date.
Well, that was after. See, we took the limo to the beach where Dana had a staff waiting with a full-course dinner. But get this, Dana did the cooking. He's a cordon bleu chef.
Oh, he sounds just like my Fred. Well, except for the cooking and the limo and the opera. And for that matter, going out at all.
Listen to me, Julie. Now, guys like Dana are all flash and no substance. They romance you one night, the next day they can't even remember your name.
Hello? Is there a Julie Milbury here?
That's me.
These are from Dana, who is 8 over you. Julie, 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 do you love me? Julie, 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 do you care? Julie, Julie, are you thinking of me? Julie...
Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rudy.
Here, Rudy, sit here. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Greg. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, damn, I'm being paged. Rudy, I'll catch up with you later.
Rudy, I've been dying to ask you this, but after you've been asleep for almost 40 years, what was your first thought when you woke up?
I am going to pee for a week.
Rudy, you look great. And after only 2 weeks of therapy, most people take a lot longer.
Well, thanks, but I still got plenty of catching up to do. Amanda tells me I slept through 8 presidential administrations.
Well, don't feel bad. We had a president sleep through a couple of his own terms.
8 presidents is nothing. In my country, 8 presidents is February. Leap year, we have 9.
Rudy, could you answer a question for me?
Shoot.
Now, if you were 25 in 1953, how old was Dr. Riskin?
10. Where do you think they got the idea for Doogie Howser? Rudy, they're waiting for you in physical therapy.
I'll take him, Dr. Riskin.
Oh, would you, sweetie?
Sure, sweetie.
Thanks, hon.
You have no idea how happy you look.
You have no idea how happy I feel. After almost 40 years of caring and worrying and hoping, the love of my life is back.
Dr. Kaplan, Dr. Riskin was just telling us how fulfilling it is to have her loved one snug and near.
Oh?
As satisfying as it is, how very tragic it must be to have to wait so very, very, very long to have one's love reciprocated.
Yes, it's very tragic.
And?
And I'm glad it had a happy ending. Congratulations, Amanda.
Come back, Doctor. You forgot your spine. Dr. Riskin, does it take any special strength to stay with a man for 38 years?
Well, I don't know about a strength, Jana. But I had a very good reason.
What is it?
Like I'm going to tell you.
Amanda, I've been thumbing through these clippings you saved for me. Wow, the 60s were something. Boys burning draft cards, Klansmen burning crosses, protesters burning the flag.
It sort of became an American thing to set fire to our most powerful and sacred symbols.
Bras?
You had to be there.
My loss.
Listen, Rudy, since we adjusted your medicine, your cell count is returning to normal and your bladder infection is gone. Physically, I think your recuperation's going very well.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Now I think it's time for you to get out of the hospital. I think emotionally it might do you good.
You mean I'm going back to the nursing home?
No, you won't need that anymore. Besides, I've got all that room in my house. What is it?
I don't know. I was just wondering if I should go back to some sort of facility.
Rudy, that's ridiculous. I can give you all the care you need. Plus, we can be together.
I don't know if I'm ready for that, Amanda.
What do you mean you're not ready for that?
I don't think we belong together, Amanda.
We don't belong together? We were engaged.
Yes, we were engaged, but I can't be held to a promise I made 38 years ago. I don't know you now. I don't even know myself. Amanda, you're not the same woman I fell in love with.
I miss you. No, I miss you more. See you later. It's a date.
What's a date?
Oh, silly. It's an arrangement between two people. You know, usually a man and a woman. The man
I
usually...
know what a date is, damn it. I've been on plenty. I was just curious about what Dana's doing for you next. Buying you box seats at the Miami Symphony?
God, no. He's renting a helicopter and flying me to Key West for dinner.
And how is our Rip Van Winkle doing, Dr. Riskin?
You've got the chart. Read it for yourself. Dr. Kaplan, do you mind covering my rounds this afternoon?
Sure, they drag you in for another board meeting again?
Look, if you don't want to cover for me, just say so.
I said I would. I just...
Why is everybody so nosy? I'm taking the rest of the afternoon off. What's the big deal?
Well, maybe it's that you haven't taken a day off since
June 5th.
1966. Your appendix burst.
Oh, wait a minute. What, am I blind? You want to clear up some time so that you and Rudy can be together?
No. In fact, Dr. Kaplan, Rudy, Mr. Howard is going to be discharged to a care facility tomorrow. I'd like you to handle it.
I thought you'd want to take care of that yourself.
Things have changed. Mr. Howard is no longer my patient.
Hi, sweetie. Why so glum?
Shut up, you idiot.
Dr. Riskin, now I know it's probably none of our business, but...
Rudy doesn't want me anymore.
Is there someone else?
Yeah, Julie? He's got them lined up. Women love that strong, silent, catatonic for 40 years type.
Well, what is it then?
He says I'm not the same. I've changed.
Oh, come on. No man would let you wait for 40 years, caring, nurturing, praying for him to come back just to say, sorry, hon, it's not there. I may be sick.
What are you going to do?
I'm going away tomorrow. With the vacation days I've accrued, I should be back about the time they open the Kennedy files.
You're just giving up?
The man doesn't want me. There's nothing I can do.
Dr. Riskin, When someone is sick, do you give up?
When the board of directors cuts our supply budget, do you cave in?
When someone's in your parking space, do you let it go?
Hell no, I get the car towed.
So it was you.
What are you suggesting? That I bully Rudy into loving me?
What we're suggesting is that you win him back, romance him.
How? I'm out of practice. It's been 40 years.
Well, surely there's been another man in 40. Can you bake? Men love sweet.
Oh, and how are things with you and Dr. Kaplan?
Hey, who's giving the pep talk here?
Well, Fred and I have been married for 15 years, so I know a little about keeping a relationship together when things get a little stressed.
At last, a voice of reason. What do?
Take him to the drag races.
I'm alone in this world.
Dr. Riskin, we go there because that's where we fell in love. Now, if you want to rekindle things with Rudy, take him where you first fell in love.
Good idea. Does anybody know where Tommy Dorsey's playing tonight?
Buttercream, Annie?
No, I shouldn't. Get that away from me. Don't even tempt me. Hey, where the hell are you going?
Sandy? Oh, cool, Jewel.
Thanks.
Oh, don't thank me, thank Dana. That guy is so thoughtful. Sandy, you never told me you were so charming. Someone's not a nougat fan.
Hey, Hank, I scored a couple of seats for the Celtics Heat game tonight. You up for it?
Are you kidding? I'd love... Oh, wait a minute. It's my poker night. I don't know what to do.
Listen, these are primo seats. I don't want to get stuck waiting for you to make up your mind. Are you in or are you out?
In.
Good.
Thanks, buddy.
How did you do that? Get handcuffing to commit.
Well, GD, you just got to be firm. You got to give him the ultimatum.
Well, I did all that. I even kissed him like he was Michael Douglas.
Well, there's an element here that you're overlooking. Something I have that you don't.
What? Tell me what?
Celtics tickets.
Oh, Sandy, look.
No, you look. Dana. I am sick of hearing romantic Dana this and sweet Dana that. Now, you can ride in his limousines, and you can fly in his helicopters, and you can eat his crepes, ooh la la Suzette. But I will thank you to stop rubbing my nose in Dana.
Oh, I had no idea I was being so insensitive to Sandy. She must feel awful.
And you?
I'm fine.
You don't feel bad?
No, not half as bad as Mrs. Amatulo in 343. These were her balloons.
When can I look?
Now,
Amanda, what is this?
Miami's finest in rooftop dining.
Wow. This reminds me of our first date.
Good.
And wine. Hey, 64. Good year. Listen to me. I'm talking like I was conscious.
To the only two people in the world.
Hi, Dr. Riskin. It's Julie. Good luck. See you tomorrow.
Well, now that the mood is set, here's to the future.
Amanda, we talked about this. I know you've given the prime of your life to see me through this, but...
Whoa. You think that's what I want? To collect an obligation? Wake up, Rudy. There's only one way that I want you, and that's because you love me. And you do love me.
How do you know?
Tell me you don't.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I think I do love you.
God, I love being right.
But I'm afraid you might not be you anymore. And I don't know how to be me at 63. Remember when we first started going together, we saw Peter Pan? Well, that's how I feel. You went and lived a life. I went off to Neverland. You became a doctor. I became a lost boy.
You know, Rudy, I just had my memory jogged. You know what I remember?
What?
You're still the same idiot you always were. You're still looking for a guarantee. Well, there aren't any. You commit to someone, you do what it takes to make it work, and you hope for the best.
That's the same thing you told me 40 years ago.
I know.
And then I asked you to marry me. Mandy, what if I got a place near you? Would that be okay? You know, just until I get my bearings.
I'd wait another 40 years. But don't get any funny ideas.
This is great. It'll give us a chance to find out how much we still have in common.
Oh, we have a lot in common.
What could we possibly have in common after all these years?
We have a son.
What?
He was born the summer after you went away.
I have a son?
We do.
Oh, my God. No wonder you... And here Mandy.
Kiss me, you idiot.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How was your helicopter ride to Key West?
Oh, fine, I guess.
Everything okay with you and Dana?
Actually, it's over. I broke it off.
You broke it off.
Yeah, when I looked past all the attention he was paying me, there just really wasn't any magic to him.
I know what you mean.
Oh, God, I'm so glad I can talk to you about this. You know, he just really didn't have any...
Personality?
Yes.
And did you notice how the conversation always steered around towards him?
Yes, he just never asked any questions.
Yeah, it's like he didn't really care who you were. He just wanted the company.
Dana's on the phone.
Tell him I'm not here.
Yeah, tell him she's not here.
He wants Gina.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Rudy. Now, don't you be a stranger here.
Oh, I won't. In fact, Amanda and I are having a little party to meet Marty when he flies in.
Marty?
Who's Marty?
Hi, Bird. Let's go, Rudy.
So I need to stop at the library to return an overdue book. By the way, can I borrow $60,000?
Coming up, the foster mother is reunited with her son after years of searching. It's an Unsolved Mysteries update next. Tonight at 6, cultures clash, but love knows no boundaries when Neil Patrick Harris meets Whoopi Goldberg in Clara's Heart on the Lifetime Evening Movie.